husband.
Welcome to a special Monday night edition of the Moment of Truth. This episode was so controversial, it sparked a long debate as to whether or not to air it at all. Quite honestly, if I had my vote, it would not air. It is the most uncomfortable I've ever been on television, asking these questions and listening to the answers that were given. But in the end, it was decided that this episode should air.
Break in between.
I will tell you, however, that the truth is often not pretty.
Thanks for having
so here it is. This is the Moment of Truth.
Tonight, the controversial episode you weren't supposed to see. Housewife Lauren Cleary will say anything in her attempt to win $500,000.
Do you know things about your father that you keep secret from your mother? Do you believe you might have been in love with a former boyfriend on your wedding day?
Her truth leaves her family shocked and destroys her marriage.
Since you've been married...
What the fuck? Why do they got the Monday... Why do they got the fucking Super Bowl announcer voice for this? It's like, the truth destroys her marriage. It's like, bro, goddamn, it's a TV show, dude. What the fuck?
Have you ever had sexual relations with someone other than your husband?
And just when she thinks it can't get any worse.
This question will not be asked by me. It's by a surprise guest, your ex-boyfriend, Frank.
My God.
If I wanted to get back together with you, would you leave your husband?
Sometimes the truth goes too far.
Bro, why don't they just fucking lie? I don't understand. Just lie, dumbass. What the fuck? Okay, I just want to see the... I feel like this is... spoiler alert. Like, I want to see... Why do they just, like, spoil half the fucking show in that, like, hype up, dude? I want to see the show now.
Prior to tonight's show, all of our participants have undergone a rigorous polygraph exam. They don't know the results of that test, but if they tell the truth, they can win up to $500,000. And if they feel they may not have been truthful during the polygraph test, they can change their answers tonight. Well, let's meet our first participant.
Lauren Cleary is a 26-year-old hair salon assistant from Piermont, New York. She is the oldest of 3 children. She is married to a New York City police officer. She was asked over 50 questions by a polygraph examiner. 21 have been chosen for tonight.
Lauren Cleary, this is your moment of truth. Good, you ready? Have a seat. So nice to have you here, Lauren.
Nice to be here.
How are you feeling right now?
Great, I'm pumped.
I guess that would be a good thing to be. I know you're probably a little nervous. Do you think you're going to be able to tell the truth in front of all of America tonight?
I hope so.
I hope so too. Lauren, as you know, there are 6 levels of questioning. The further you go, the harder the questions get, and the more money you can win. You can quit at any time, Lauren. Take the money. But once you hear a question, you have to answer that question. And remember, if you're caught lying even one time, you lose everything and the game is over.
Got it.
Lauren, you're not only here telling the truth in front of all of America, you brought family and friends to support you as well. Let's meet them right now. Who's here?
I'm Frank, Lauren's husband.
Hello, Frank.
I'm Jay, Lauren's father.
I'm Kim, Lauren's mother. Hi, I'm Monica, Lauren's sister.
And I'm Tim, Lauren's brother.
Welcome to all of you. Glad to have you here. You know that these questions range from sometimes the silly to the very personal. Are you ready for this?
Ready.
Okay, I hope that you are. Lauren, are you ready?
I'm ready.
I am too. Let's begin. Okay, Lauren, we start with level.
This is absolutely deranged, dude. So they made a fucking show that basically was designed in a fucking lab to, like, ruin families. Like, they literally were like, we are going to make a show. This show is going to fucking intentionally ruin families. I love it. Give me more of this shit, dude.
6 questions. All you have to do is answer all 6 truthfully. You win $10,000, and that's a good start, isn't it?
Got it, yes.
Remember, if you're ever concerned about the answers you gave on your polygraph exam, you can change them if you want tonight.
This is like American Squid Games, but without murder, I guess. Mental Squid Games.
Okay. What do you do for a living?
I am an assistant manager at a salon.
Question 1. As an employee of a hair salon, have you ever told a customer you liked their hairstyle when in fact you did?
Wait, do they ask race-related questions? Because, oh shit, I feel like this show would get hella racist, dude. Oh my God. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Well, no, I have never.
That answer is true.
So far, so good. That's 1 truthful answer.
1.
5 more to $10,000. What do you like to do for fun, Lauren?
I'm pretty much, I don't know, everything and anything. I'm up for anything.
Question 2.
Boom.
Have you ever flashed a stranger just for laughs?
What?
Frank, you think she's ever flashed a stranger?
That's a yes.
You know her?
I've flashed strangers, so I'm sure she's flashed strangers. So I think,
Bro, the 2000s were wild, dude. Like, that's like, I'm looking at it from like right now's perspective, and I feel like that's not something you admit. That's like a sex offense. You know what I mean? That's. Oh my God, he's a cop. I forgot that he's a cop too. What the fuck? Oh, Jesus Christ. That's wild. Okay, yeah, it's just like, yo, what's up, bro? I'm a sex offender. That's right. I'm a cop. A little redundant, I guess.
yeah, I think
That wouldn't surprise you, huh?
Not at all. No.
Well, let's go to you. It's your moment of truth. Have you ever flashed a stranger just for laughs?
I'm going to have to say yes, Mark. I have.
That answer is true.
That's 2 truthful. 4 more to $10,000. I understand you used to work as a veterinary assistant.
Yes.
You like animals?
Love animals.
I guess that would be important there, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Question 3. Would you give food to a stray dog before you would give it to a homeless person?
Oh, dude. Okay. Dude, yeah, she's a white woman. 100% yes. That is literally she's going to say no, that's a lie, that's a yes, dude. Come on, bro. Come on. White lady shit. This is like straight the fuck up.
Well, I would have to say I'd rather give food to a dog rather than a homeless person.
Oh, she admitted it. Oh my God. The mom is like, yeah, that's right. That's my daughter. That's my daughter right there. That's right. That's the kind of girl she is. Fuck homeless people. I'm on board with that.
A dog rather than a homeless person.
Look at that. It's like, yeah.
So your answer would be?
I raised that. I raised her. I raised her right.
Yes?
Yes.
That's smart.
That answer
Why are they
is
clapping? That's right. I did that. That's my seed. That's right.
true.
That's 3 truthful, 3 more, $10,000. And one of the things I find so interesting about this program is that you'll answer something like that, and invariably the audience will applaud. That's right. Don't give food to homeless. Give it to the dog.
They just look at you with the cute puppy faces, and then you have somebody who's got a really nasty, dirty face. It's like,
What is going on? This is dystopian as fuck, dude. Oh my God, they're laughing. Oh my God. It got so much worse. Bro, this is the part of the interview where you're supposed to be like, it's just because, like, you know, I really love dogs or something. Like, I would totally give food to a homeless person as well.
6 months
like,
watching you.
No, she's just like, yeah, homeless people are ugly and gross.
Somehow I don't feel better now that you've cleared it up there, Lauren. Got your brother and your sister here. Are you too close to Lauren?
absolutely.
Lauren, you would say you're close to your brother and sister?
Not as close as I would like us to be, but we're close.
That's cute.
Question 4. Have you ever derived pleasure when one of your siblings has gotten into trouble?
Okay, this show's picking my mood back up real quick, dude. Holy fuck. Okay, this is the most deranged shit I've seen. Okay. This is like... I mean, this is some real villain shit, dude. This is gross. I love that the homeless one was before the fucking, oh, like, have you ever derived pleasure that something bad happened to your siblings? Like, yeah, that's a yes. Who gives a fuck? That's like not as bad, not nearly as bad as like admitting to caring about fucking stray dogs more than humans, dude.
Yeah, how close you guys really are.
Yeah, well, we'll see. Yes, I have. I have.
That answer is
I believe that.
true.
That's 4 truthful answers. 2 more, $10,000. Family and friends, we're thrilled that you're here, but you're not just here to listen because, as we've already seen, the questions can have things to do with you. You do have a little bit of control. You see that button in front of you there. Yeah. If at any time you hear a question you don't want to hear the answer, hit the button. We'll take that question out and replace it with a new question. You can only use it once, though, okay?
Yes.
You want to try it once, Frank?
Why not? There we go.
2 more questions, you get $10,000, Lauren. So far, the questions have been fun, but not too hard.
Not too hard.
Would you say you're a trustworthy person?
I think so.
Yeah?
Yes.
People can count on you?
I think so.
Question 5. Have you ever been fired from a job for stealing money?
Well. Okay.
Are you waiting for them to hit the button?
No, not waiting at all.
You're okay with this?
I'm okay with this. I've come to terms with accepting this. So, yes, I have gotten fired from jobs.
That answer is true.
Yeah, I mean, this without the homeless one? Yeah.
That's 5, Lauren. 1 more truthful question, $10,000. Want to tell me about the time that you got fired?
I don't particularly like to talk about it. So what's in the past is in the past. So I like to. I'm moved on, a completely different person now. So.
What you want, babe?
I hope to some degree you have, since your husband is a police officer. So what do you think about this, Frank?
Well, I arrested her, and so by me arresting her is me marrying her. So she's in my prison.
You are quite the romantic, Frank.
No, don't sound like
I am not a
Dude,
socialist.
what the fuck is happening right now, dude? Bro, you are not on the hot seat. You don't have to be honest like that. You know, she is.
Yeah. We've only just begun to scratch the surface. That was already a pretty deep question. That was only question 5 on your way through 21 of these questions.
I know.
The reason I bring that up is that you've answered 5 questions. You haven't won anything. You're 1 question away from $10,000. Yes.
To be honest with you, the cop does actually low-key not have cop skull. It is kind of shocking to me. Like, I don't know if it's just me or if you guys also noticed that. What the fuck is this? But he doesn't have that cop dome.
You can stop at any time. Or do you want me to ask you the 6th question?
Bring it on, Mark.
Lauren Cleary, this is your $10,000 moment of truth. Question 6. If you knew you wouldn't get caught, would you steal money from your place of employment?
Oh my goodness.
Why is this embarrassing?
You to answer.
Like, literally just say yes. Why is that? This is not a hard question. Yes, of course, dude. Why the fuck not, dude? What do you mean? The second question was the homeless question. That was way worse than anything they've asked so far.
given what you've just shared, isn't it?
Yeah, pretty much, because it will kind of contradict itself. I am going to have to say, no, I would not.
That answer is
Something we'll find out right after this break. We'll find.
Are you fucking kidding me? Okay, so there's like spoilers, right? How long are the commercial breaks?
Now with more about Lauren Cleary right after this.
Okay.
Welcome back to the Moment of Truth. I'm here with Lauren Cleary, who's just been asked a pretty difficult question, especially with what little we've learned about you already. I asked you, if you knew you wouldn't get caught, would you steal money from your place of employment? Your answer was, no, you would not. Before we find out if that's a lie or if it's the truth, Frank, do you believe it?
I do. I do not think she would again. Definitely not.
Let's find out.
that answer is true.
I mean, your bosses are still stealing from you, no matter what you think about it. I'm just saying, dude. Wage theft is the fucking single most followed closely by civil asset forfeiture, which is what the cop does. So it's pretty funny. But anyway, yeah, wage theft is way more pervasive than the other way around. You know what I'm saying? Keep clapping, dude. I know this is one of those things that triggers the fuck out of people when they see this. This is like a clippable moment. Hasan says, employees should steal from the fucking business. Blah 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 blah. I can't wait for that fucking LSF thread to pop up so people can get mad at me. I'm gonna steal from him. He's rich now. Blah 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 blah. Don't steal from your place of work. Okay, stealing is bad. There you go. No shot anyone with that attitude making it to primetime 2000s reality TV. Yeah, stealing is bad, guys. Okay, there you go. I said it. Your people who don't want to get vaxxed should be oppressed was a pretty terrible take, to be honest. Thanks, man. I don't care. I literally said, if you have the opportunity to get vaccinated and refuse to get vaccinated and you're oppressed in the form of like not being able to fucking get into a bar and drink your little drinky drinks, dude, then yeah, you deserve that level of oppression. I'm sorry. It's just the truth. You're not going to want to fucking protect yourself because you're a fucking dumbass. And the government is going to force you to protect yourself. That's how it works, baby.
Congratulations. You won, honestly and legally, $10,000. Not bad. You've made it through the first level. You have $10,000. That is your money to keep, Lauren, if you walk away right now. If you don't walk away, it's at risk every time I ask a new question. To get to the top of level 2, you'll win $25,000. You have to answer 5 questions to get there. But you can stop at any time. You want to go on?
What do you guys think? Go for it.
All the way.
Let's go.
Then we shall go on. Would you consider yourself more of a morning person or a night owl?
Definitely a night owl.
So you like to stay up late?
Yes, I hate waking up early in the morning. I hate it.
Question 7. Since you've been married, have you ever pretended to be asleep in order to avoid having sex with your husband, Frank? What do you think the answer is?
Let her answer. We'll see.
So, all right. Well, the question's on you, Lauren. Since you've been married, have you ever pretended to be asleep in order to avoid having sex with your husband, Frank?
Pretended to be asleep, pretended to have a headache, so yes.
that answer is true.
11 truthful answers. On your way to the next level, $25,000. Congratulations. You have a lot of friends?
Used to. Not so much anymore.
Question 8. Do you blame your husband for your lack of close friends?
Yes, I do.
That answer is true.
That's number 8. 3 more, I give you $25,000, but each time you risk your $10,000. Lauren, that's got to be tough to move with your husband to a new place and leave all of your friends.
It is. It's very difficult.
How do you guys deal with that?
Take each day as it comes, right?
Yeah, each day as it comes. I'm getting there.
How long you two been married?
2 years.
You're really starting out.
Yeah.
Would you say your family is very supportive of you?
I think so.
Question 9. Would you ever be a surrogate mother for your sister if she were unable to have children?
Yes, I would be.
That answer is true.
Wow. That's your 9th truthful answer. You know, this is a tough question because that's sort of like, would you donate an organ or something like that? And the answer that we're accustomed to say is the right answer, which is sure, I would do that. But would you truly do that? And she just proved that she truly would do that for you.
It's really nice. I've never heard of it from her mouth before.
We've talked about how close you are with your brother and your sister. I know now how committed you are to your sister, if she were to need it. Would you say you're close to mom and dad?
Pretty close. Again, not as close as I would like to be, but...
You aware of that?
I love her unconditionally.
Question 10. Do you think your parents are proud of you? This is one of those questions that looks easy.
Yeah.
But you and I both know how hard that can be.
Yeah.
The truth, Lauren.
Yeah, this is a tough one. Oh.
Don't answer yet. We'll be right back right after this.
Coming up, Lauren Cleary pushes the truth too far.
Do you believe you might have been in love with a former boyfriend on your wedding day? Since you've been married, have you ever had sexual relations with someone other than your husband? This question will not be asked by me. It's by a surprise guest, your ex-boyfriend, Frank.
My God.
If I wanted to get back together with you, would you leave your husband?
And her answers will destroy her marriage. This special edition of The Moment of Truth continues.
Welcome back to The Moment of Truth. Before the break, I asked you this question. Do you think your parents are proud of you? Mom and Dad, are you proud of her?
We've had this discussion.
Do you think your parents are proud of you? Yes or no?
No, I don't think my parents are proud of me.
That answer is true.
Mom and Dad, are you proud of her?
She doesn't have anything to make me proud of her. I love her unconditionally.
Okay, here's where we are. You've answered 10 questions truthfully. If you can answer question 11 truthfully, you've won $25,000 and the right to keep going all the way up to $500,000. Given how emotional you feel right now and how difficult this is already, there's no shame in walking out of here with $10,000. even with only one question left. So, Lauren, this really is a moment of truth for you. Are we going to stop now, or do you want this question
Go,
to win?
Lauren, you're doing great.
I want the question.
Go.
Got it. You know
This is harder to watch than Black Bruno? Says you, motherfucker. It is not.
Lauren, this is your $25,000
Dude, this one's the big one, right?
Question 11. Do you know things about your father that you keep secret from your mother?
Oh, what the fuck? They can't ask what it is, right?
Yes,
fuck,
I do.
I'll be back in a second. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord.
That answer is
This family is falling apart.
true.
Yeah.
Congratulations, Lauren. You just won $25,000.
Bro, I would not be celebrating right now.
Feels good. Feels good.
$25,000 is yours. We will talk about what you do next in our game, but I'm interested to know why you ran out of your seat and hugged her. Is it that she won the money or that she's keeping the secret?
I'm already in trouble. I don't know. Both. I don't
A
know.
little bit of both.
We'll
huh?
talk later.
I didn't think he was going to come over here and hug me.
Well, I get the feeling that this is something you guys are going to discuss without us.
I think she wants to know.
Anything you want to say, Mom?
We'll talk later.
You have $25,000. That much we know is true. Lauren, these questions that have hit so close to home that they've had you teary are not even close to as personal as they're going to get.
I know.
The next level is 4 questions. If you can be truthful through those 4 questions, you will win $100,000. But if you lie, you lose the $25,000 you've already earned. So my question is, what are you going to do? Do you want to continue, or are we going to stop here? We will find out right after this. Stay with us. We'll be back with more of the Moment of Truth right after this.
Coming up, Lauren Cleary pushes the truth too far.
Do you believe you might have been in love with a former boyfriend on your wedding day? Since you've been married, have you ever had sexual relations with someone other than your husband? This question will not be asked by me. It's by a surprise guest, your ex-boyfriend, Frank.
My God.
If I wanted to get back together with you, would you leave your husband?
And her answers will destroy her marriage.
For those of you just joining us, we're about to continue with Lauren Cleary in her attempt to win $500,000. As I said before, this is the most uncomfortable I've ever been on television. Quite honestly, if I had had my vote, it would not have aired. But since the decision was made to broadcast it, I want to warn you that what you're about to see is very difficult to watch. Welcome back to the Moment of Truth. I'm here with Lauren Cleary, her husband Frank of 2 years, mom and dad, brother and sister. Everybody is here, relatively intact at this point. Is that fair to say? You have $25,000, Lauren. Before the break, Lauren, I asked you, is that enough money, $25,000, or do you want to risk it to go on? And I promised you that these questions would get more personal. They were already very personal, far more personal than half the people watching the show would even endure. And I'm looking at this next tier, not later on, right now. It's going to get deep. You want to continue?
Well, to be honest, I am really not concerned about the money. I feel a lot better getting everything I need to get off my chest, so.
Okay. So that means
I'm gonna keep going.
we're going to keep going. Okay.
Yep. Nope. Yup, up. She should have fucking stayed. She should have been like, yeah, we should have moved on to the next round. She literally should have fucking been like, yeah, no, I think this is we're gonna end it here. That's what she should have done. Speaking of which, I got special guests coming up right now in a second, okay? On a very special episode of the HasanAbi broadcast. Not just Austin, 2 special guests. But of course, the real special guest is the top of the hour ad break that comes at the top of every hour. Now, it's an unwelcome guest, though, unlike Austin and Tina Kitten. If you want to purge that unwelcome guest, well, then all you need to do is subscribe. You can do that for $5, or you can do that for free. With a Twitch Prime, that is.
As capital.
That's right. They're going to be, we're going to be doing P.O. Box together. Okay.
Is Fend happy as
Here's
Fend
the woman
happy
ad
as
break
Fend
now.
Happy as Fendoc 99.
How's the communication between you and your husband, Frank?
We're working on it.
Yeah, Frank?
Yeah.
Question 12.
That bell is so funny,
Do you
dude.
secretly stay in touch with any boyfriends that your husband does not know about?
Insane question.
Okay.
What do you think, Frank?
I think I want to hear her answer.
The answer is no.
Does that mean?
Answer is
Does that mean she's talking to boyfriend, like the dudes that her boyfriend does know about?
true.
Oh my god, bro. He looks like Aiden Ross a little bit right here, right? Doesn't he kind of look like Aiden Ross? Also, doesn't this mean he knows that and he's just like kind of a cuck? Hey, no disrespect, by the way. I mean, all disrespect is he's a cop, but like no disrespect if he's a cuck. I'm not like kink shaming or whatever. You know, that's his thing. It wouldn't surprise me. A lot of these Republican dudes are like that, you know what I mean? Aiden Loss.
That's 12 truthful. That one scared me.
Really?
Yeah. Scared you, Frank?
A little bit. I got confidence in her, though.
You have confidence?
I trust her. Yeah.
You have $25,000. You're 3 questions away from $100,000, and you said the money is really not the object.
That's such a lie. Why would you do this?
But think about the people who will hear your truth tonight.
If money was not the reason, why would you fucking like embarrass yourself thoroughly this way? You know what I mean? It absolutely is.
What do you want to do? Do you want question 13?
Well, they may not like the answer, but I think they'll eventually appreciate the answer. So I want number 13. Lucky number 13.
I hope so for you. Lauren, I know that you've moved recently and you don't have as many friends as you used to have, but do you occasionally like the girls' night out?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's important to have those nights,
It
right?
is.
Uh-oh.
Question 13.
Boom.
Have you ever taken off your wedding ring to appear as if you were single?
That's a good one.
I know you have
Right in
been
the
feeling
ticker,
down today.
right there.
Want
I tried
you
to
know
warn
that
you.
You inspired
No,
me to join
it's
my
okay.
local DSA. Did an
yes,
event
I
out
have.
to local pride.
That answer is
We did this.
Oh boy.
Hassle.
I feel like people do that because they want like the attention, right? Like she can recover from this still. Like, she should be like, yeah, I do it because I like the attention. When I go out, it makes me feel young again, that sort of thing. You know what I mean?
True.
Free drink.
It's in place now.
That's 13 truthful answers. So I congratulate you on you being truthful. 2 more to $100,000, but that is a truthful answer that I can't even spin to be a good answer. Frank?
Bro. People in the chat are like, oh, she's 26 years old. That's literally less believable than this entire show having no script whatsoever. What happened, bro? Did nobody have access to moisturizer before 2007? Like, what the fuck? No fucking shot.
How do you feel about that?
Maybe I'm sure she has her reasons. I'll find out later.
I don't know if I have the stomach for the rest of these questions.
You're making it worse on us.
I'm being as honest as I know how to be. I look at the question. I don't know you guys before we meet here, and this is a doozy. Stop me before I ask the question if you don't want to answer it. Hit the button if you don't want to hear the answer. So I'll just ask you this before we get into the question. Did you and your husband have a nice honeymoon?
What?
Frank?
Yeah, we had a good time. We enjoyed ourselves.
Question 14.
Did you enjoy your honeymoon?
Do you believe you might have been in love with a former boyfriend on your wedding day?
What? No. That's too much. That's straight disrespectful, dude. Is this the hashtag ad still? Oh, there it is. Why do you always eat on stream? I've talked about this before, but it's not that I always eat on stream. It's that you see me. You probably tune in because I eat at the same time every day on stream. I'm live for, around 8 hours every single day. Of course, I am a human being, so I have to eat at some point throughout that. And I also eat off stream. I eat your mother's pussy off stream. And luckily you haven't seen that yet because you haven't walked in on us. But now you're grounded. Anyway, let's keep going.
So I'll just ask you this before we get into the question. Did you and your husband have a nice honeymoon?
It was nice.
Frank?
Yeah, we had a good time. We enjoyed ourselves.
Question 14. Do you believe you might have been in love with a former boyfriend on your wedding day?
Oh, man.
Why is the dad into it? Like, the dad's like, yeah. The mother is not happy because she knows.
Yes, I believe I will.
Oh, what the fuck?
That answer is true.
So that's 14.
So what happens? Do you split the fucking, do you split the winnings when you inevitably divorce? Because after the show, you're divorced. Like, if you're honest, if you're brutally honest on the show, you're going to get a divorce, right? So in the divorce, like, what happens? Like, because their fucking income just skyrocketed all of a sudden, is the husband kind of making out like a bandit there?
10 months ago.
Like, normally, he just has, like, his fucking cop salary and pension and shit, which is pretty good, by the way. Like, really fucking good. But I suspect that he gets half of it, right? Because, I mean, we know for a fact that they divorced after this. There's no shot.
Truthful answers. One more, you win $100,000, but I'm sure I'm not the only one watching this program wondering if that $100,000 is worth it given what we're doing. But it's your world, your relationship, your choices. Frank, were you
She did
aware
not
that you
give
had
a
those
fuck.
feelings on
He's
your
like,
wedding day?
No, I knew that she did have feelings for, ex-boyfriends. And everybody does. I didn't know that she might have been in love with them.
Lauren, one more.
bro, this dude's like, I'm gonna be so ruthless to civilians. Like, a black teenager is gonna see the fucking receiving end of police brutality after this fucking episode. Like, straight up. This actually also makes sense. It tracks with the 40% number.
Question gets you $100,000 unless you tell me to stop. I can't talk you into stopping, can I?
Now I'm ready for number 15.
All right. I don't think you really are ready for number 15, but if you want it, I'm going to give it to you. Okay?
You're making this worse than it is.
I don't think I can make this worse than it is.
Oh.
This is your $100,000 moment of truth. And this question will not be asked by me. It's by a surprise guest.
Oh my.
Lauren, can you tell everybody who this is? Or do I need to do it?
I can't speak right now, so.
This is your ex-boyfriend, Frank.
This is wild. This is so devious. This is fucked up. I don't know what else to say here. Bro, I wonder, imagine they ask him whose dick is bigger and shit. Oh, this is gonna be so bad.
Hello, Frank. How you doing? Frank has a question for you.
18 months on this moron, people, hey.
And I hope this $100,000, if you win it, is worth this question. If you don't want the answer, you still have the button. I don't need to remind you. This question is for $100,000. When you're ready, question 15.
If I wanted to get back together with you, would you leave your husband?
Dude, that's so fun. 21 gun salute, boys. Officer down. Shots fired. Officer down. It's over. Wait, what is the fucking, this is the spoiler, right? It's going to be a spoiler here, right? Or no? Oh, no spoiler? Oh, no spoilers on this. Okay. Holy fuck, I almost skipped.
Lauren, one more question gets you $100,000. Unless you tell me to stop. I can't talk you into stopping, can I?
Now I'm ready for number 15.
All right. I don't think you really are ready for number 15, but if you want it, I'm going to give it to you. Okay?
You're making this worse than it is.
I don't think I can make this worse than it is. This is your $100,000 moment of truth. And this question will not be asked by me.
Are you 2 months in and 10,000 to go?
Friend?
Glad I finally got Twitch.
Can you tell everybody who this is?
Here.
Or do I?
Why is it repeating?
Right now.
Hello, Frank.
How you doing?
Balls.
Frank has a question for you. And I hope this $100,000, if you win it, is worth this question. If you don't want the answer, you still have the button. I don't need to remind you. This question is...
If I...
Did I go too far back, or did they just repeat the entire fucking segment?
Hold on. That question is a devastating question.
Of course.
You could avoid this right now by hitting the button, Frank.
No.
No?
Oh, they're booing her!
Okay. Hold on a second. Audience, I know that this is entertaining to watch, but this is real. Frank wanted to hear the answer to this question. Monica, why did you hit the button?
I don't want to hear that answer. I don't think anyone will want to hear that answer.
Oh, shut up! Dumbass! I want to hear the fucking answer! Shut the fuck up!
Okay. I have a question to replace that with. Before I do that, my question to you, Lauren, is, did she just save you or cost you $100,000?
Sure, I don't know.
One of the things that you know if you watch the program is that I will replace the question, but I can't guarantee that that question is going to be any easier. Here's another question that your ex-boyfriend Frank will ask in place. So,
why would the gong ever save you? I feel like it has to make it worse. You have to increase the stakes now. Now the question is going to be something like, who's better in bed, me or your current husband?
I've given Frank an alternate question. It replaces the one that Monica stopped. If you are truthful.
To be honest, though, that's not even worse than the first question. So I don't know. It'll be so
$100,000, and I hope, Lauren, that is a gamble that's worth it for you. So, ex-boyfriend Frank.
Ex-boyfriend Frank.
15.
Who got the pipe?
Do you believe I'm the man you should be married to?
It's the same question!
Well,
it's the same question, literally just worse. It's the same question worded in a way that makes it even worse. Are you fucking kidding me? Well, now he got the answer, by the way, the boyfriend.
And say yes.
That answer is true.
Why are they clapping?
I'm not sure what to say. You've answered 15 questions truthfully. You've won $100,000. First of all, Frank, is there anything you want to say at this point?
No, there's really nothing else I can really hear. So, might as well just go for it.
Have you guys talked?
Audience goes, aw. Like, as though they weren't ruthlessly asking, mercilessly a moment ago, as though they didn't want to see fucking blood. And now they're going, aw, bitch. Wait, what is going on? There's more questions? What the fuck? They were just clapping for it. They're clapping for blood.
Talked about this ex-boyfriend at all?
Yeah, earlier on in our marriage, but I mean, I didn't know he was still an issue.
Dude, Aiden Loss unironically looks sad right now. I mean, this is why I always say, you know, reality TV is fake and stuff, but in the same way that, like,
the best
you know, producers guide the content, right? But it's not like scripted. And the reason why I say it's not scripted is because, or some of it might be, but the reason why I say it's not fully scripted is because, like, these guys aren't great actors. You know what I mean? You can't show a range of emotion like that if it wasn't fucking, like, truly brutalizing someone in this almost inhumane way.
This is too fucking wild.
Like, look at him. He's not like this is not fucking Meryl Streep. You know what I mean? I don't know why I used the woman, but
with an answer like that, I can only assume that you're not happy. Are you unhappy?
Oh, this guy is literally
Sometimes.
prodding.
Sometimes.
Lauren, what do we do here?
This is
awkward.
What else is there? You know, I mean, just go for it.
This is a little bigger than the game right now. So you have $100,000.
For content.
Okay. You leave here with $100,000 right now, and you go home with your husband, Frank, and you have to now figure out where you two are.
I would tell her to go. What else is there to tell me? What else is there to really tell me?
But, yeah. Go for it. Go for it. We certainly aren't going to keep you here. If you've had enough, you can take the $100,000 and leave. But Frank makes a very good point. After this bomb that's been dropped, what else is there? You know, I don't. You know the questions. What else is there? So what do you want to do? You want to leave with $100,000 or 3 more questions get you $200,000?
3 more questions. 3 more. Line. We're going.
He's like, I'm cucked already. I'm a cuck on national television. What else is there?
there's nothing.
Three more questions.
You can keep.
You got this point, the hard questions. You can go now. All the rest
You only
gotta
need
be
3
easy.
questions to win $200,000, but as you know, you only have to mess up once to lose everything. Mom, what do you say for her to do?
I say,
Mom
take
always,
it, leave it now.
I know. Mom would say that. I'm going to keep on going because
I will let you know that the questions I've already asked you, a couple of them, are way over my line. This one's further than that. You probably know what's coming next.
I think so.
And you want it anyway. Question 16. Since you've been married, have you ever had sexual relations with someone other than your husband? I wish the button was still there.
Yeah, telling me.
Yes.
I'm going to have to say yes.
That answer is...
Bro, that's crazy. She murdered him. This guy is murdered, bro. Officer fucking down all the way.
True.
Okay, Lauren.
This is literally the worst way you could ever find out that your wife is cheating on you. And the audience claps. And the audience fucking claps, dude. Literally the worst way to find out that your wife is cheating on you. To a sea of thunderous applause.
2 more gets you $200,000. But be careful. One mistake, you lose it all. Are you feeling like you should go for it now?
There's nothing more.
Yes.
Okay. Question 17. Do you think you're a good person?
That's the last question?
honestly, I think I am a good person.
So your answer is?
Yes.
That answer is
It's true.
False.
It's true.
They lost the money.
false.
Lauren, I am so sorry. Why do you think this came up as a lie for you when I asked you, do you think you're a good person?
Because even after everything that I have done, stealing the money and everything, I think that I've become a better person. That's why.
Bro, nobody cares about you stealing money from your place of work. What the fuck is wrong with people? You literally cheated on your husband that you were never in love with while you were still in love with your ex-boyfriend. That is like infinite amounts worse. The homeless thing is worse. You'd rather give food to a dog than a homeless person. And then you flexed about it too. Like, that's literally worse.
I think I am a good person.
Yet it came up as a lie, which means that somewhere in you, you haven't forgiven yourself, and you, somewhere, your truth is that you don't think you're a good person at all. Why don't you go out and hang out with your family? And I thank you very much, Lauren, for being on the show.
Yeah, why don't you go hang out with your family? All right, let's go. Why don't you hang out with your family now? Come on. Hey, wait, what about your husband? I don't know about that.
I honestly believe that some truths are better left unsaid. Hopefully,
Which is why I made it in time. Which is why I host a show that does the exact opposite of that.
Lauren and her family can make peace with what happened here tonight. I wish them all the very best. See you next time on The Moment of Truth.
Yo, people say capitalism doesn't foster innovation. And they're wrong, dude. I mean, in the same way that like ruthlessness to one another and like slavery has created gladiators, capitalism has created this situation, dude, where you're like unironically there to fucking absolutely eviscerate, torture marriage on fucking fire for a quick buck. You know what I'm saying?